panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree, the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you can put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You can put the panda into the bear. Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the Bree. The Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree.
Ready enough? Alright. I don't even know. Is
Who
this
am I?
normally this? Like, what time do we normally start?
No idea.
Because it's 3:32 that we're starting today. Which is not usually the time we start, I don't think.
Usually, I don't know. I feel like we start.
Maybe like half an hour ago.
Usually about yeah. I don't know.
3. It's not a lot of people here today. Maybe they'll show up later.
But I'm sleepy.
It's just you and you and us, Synthlog. You and me and Jordan.
And Tyromancer.
Oh, I just saw that just then.
And Tyro.
Just you, me,
Yeah, we're doing it.
Tyro.
We're doing it slightly different this time. I'm gonna change how submissions work because we've got like a backlog of maybe 70 songs. So I'm gonna this stream we're gonna play whatever the most. It's still a randomized list, but it's the most recent of
I don't know
each person's
how
submission.
to advertise it much either, because I don't know if I'm allowed to post it on Discord servers and stuff, because I don't want to be that person. I just put it in the Suno main page.
Yeah, I just put in Seb server and then occasionally post it in general.
Yeah, it is Easter holiday though, so that could be why.
Yeah.
Maybe everyone's eating chocolate or something. Maybe I should buy an Easter egg for myself for dessert.
You could.
Big fat one. And be like, blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, we're doing the most recent submissions in a random order, up to 12. There's a couple of new people in this boyo.
The boyo. Yeah.
We'll change it to like, I don't know, 10 submissions and then purge the list every week. So we keep new stuff for rolling.
Yeah.
Good Friday. Yeah.
Isn't there like sales on as well for Good Friday? Like
No, because everything's closed.
No, but on the day after, is it the day after or the day before? Where they have like the Easter sales?
I doubt they have any. They might be trying to get rid of stock the day after, but I don't know if there's any specific sales.
Although that being said, I wonder if like shops are even open today.
They aren't.
Petrol station, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, then I won't be getting an Easter egg. I'll just celebrate it with an Easter chocolate of some sort from a petrol station.
Yeah. Petrol station. No.
Oh,
I'm sure
7-Eleven.
chocolate,
Could just
petrol
have a
station
donut.
chocolate would be okay. I feel like it'd be
Krispy
like
Kreme.
80% melted by the time it got to you though.
Yeah, I love cheap chocolate eggs the week after the date of the thing that it happened. It's like having Christmas like a month later. You're like, oh, it's already lost
I had a
its,
moment like that. I
spirit
went to Easter at my grandma's house, I think probably more than a decade ago now, and we were just like looking through her chocolate eggs, and I was like, oh, this looks a little weird. And I found out it was like 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah, when it's like got those little dots on it.
It's like all white and
Ew. Alright,
hello, Paul.
good day and good evening. I think my thing is actually being weird because it's only saying that there's one person watching, so I think that's why.
There's a few.
Okay, because my
about 8.
Streamlabs is saying 1. It's so fucking broken. So I'm like thinking, oh, no one's here. What's the fucking point? 1 viewer. Why are you broken? Okay,
Yeah,
just
that's one more person than 0, so
yay?
should be okay. It's good. I'm supposed to be the downer here, butthead.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh yeah, you would be after that many.
Out of 106 on stream, yeah. 16.
I can barely handle more than 10, really. By the time we get to the end of the stream, I'm dead.
Damn it, I lost one because I talked about viewer numbers.
I talked about 3-year-old chocolate eggs.
Yeah, we're losing them to chocolate. Alright, let's go.
Oh shit. Let's spin this wheel.
Hiya.
Why is this still going? Okay, moving him up to the top. He's at the top.
Crossroads of memory.
Where are we? But so many windows open right now.
So do I. It's crazy. The little cat, yeah, I used his hands to do the thing. He goes. Sounded like he said lo-fi. Lo-fi.
時計の針は進むだけでもこの胸躍り出しそう知らない顔して通り過ぎてもまだリズムは消えないな
Wait, what? What? I thought I did something. That was weird.
It's a accent. Ah.
That was so confusing. What?
Oh, swapping languages now.
Sounded like she said intro.
Pretty sure we have one of your tracks in here somewhere. What? That was a nice change.
This was like, hang on. I need to,
Just
like,
hang on.
yeah, because every time I speak, I'm like coming through your microphone. So
I can turn it up on.
yeah, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. So every time, this was like doing like these little bits, right? And the thing, like it was like, oh, like changing, voice. It was changing, language as well, and I got thrown completely at that, thing. Like, where was I actually? Yeah, that. I could have sworn I was like having a fever dream. I was like, oh my god, did I do something? Did I break it? Because it was like fading out, like it was going to end the song, and then it was like a fax machine. Like a fax machine coming in, like receiving mail. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I genuinely, like, I think it kind of scared me a little. So I guess that's the negative. You spooked me into thinking that like I'd broken the song somehow, and I that's not even possible. But you made my brain stop working. So I mean, ow, my brain hurts. But yeah, it was definitely artistically like different. Like it threw me through some loops. There was some different voices. There was a lot of stuff going on. As far as it being like, I would consider this more like arty than musicy, because it's like so different, in that sense. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah. That was the I really love the first half, and I did equally like second half. The obviously the transition was it took me a bit out per se, but not in a bad way, because I actually I didn't even care once the music started kicking in. I was back in there, but I'd never even thought of doing that. I don't know why. Seems pretty simple to have like a fade out at the end of a song and then just create an extend that fades back in.
I accidentally removed you were gone for a second there.
I was gone.
Yeah, I pressed the minus button on your avatar so you were talking into the ether, but like you could be heard, you just weren't there physically.
Could have at least applied an echo or something.
You're like
no, this was really high quality. I really enjoyed it. And I don't think we've gotten many submissions that have Chinese, let alone having Japanese and Chinese in one song. So that was really fun. We're starting off strong.
Yeah.
Not really anything negative I can say besides the weird transition.
Pooping me.
Yeah.
Pooped me a little. I got so pooped. Alright.
I also tried to fix my mic distorting, but Bree's Discord sucks.
No. It's only like on Discord, right? I never have issues with people's microphones except for his and one friend of mine, which I always have to turn up to 200% to be able to hear them. I have no idea why.
I mean, I can get you to set up loudness equalization. That might help.
Maybe, but why would I need to turn people up even more than they need to be turned up? Because then the one issue is only you and and then if it's only you and everyone else will be turned up 10 million, then I need to turn everyone else down to 20 and then you'll be on 150 or 100 rather than 200.
With loudness equalization, then it'll just boost my voice. So it's the same level of everything else. You butt. Whoa. Oh. Whoa, what are we getting? We're getting a new boy.
Had to do the cat dance.
Okay.
He went.
I like butchering names.
Da 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 da.
Still of a moonless night, I hear the drums of war. A lone piper's lament wails from hills distant and far. Echoes of ancient battles whisper on the wind once more. And an old warrior soul awakes, hungry for glory once more. I was born in an age of darkness, my hope tempered in flame. Baptized in the blood of battle, in fire I made my name. From the embers of fallen villages, we shaped a new domain. Each dawn we sharpened iron, and will to break every chain. Through mud and battle cries, I have marched mile by mile. My heart hardened by struggle, yet longs for peace all the while. This is the age of conquer, we rise by steel and fire. Kingdoms will fall as new ones arise from the pyre. Legends are carved into bone and stone, for in victory or defeat, our destiny is our own. Banners wave on high ramparts, hear the hoofbeats and blade. We charge under blood-red skies, determined and unafraid. I have seen tyrants toppled, and the humble rise up brave. From the shadow of the gallows to the throne and to the grave, we rise our will beneath banners stained red. Falling kings lie in silence and dust, but their legends are never dead. This is the age of conquer. Our battle lines are drawn. From the dark age through Renaissance, we fight from dusk till dawn. We heed the cries of the fallen. Their souls fuel our fight and carry their banners forward into the oncoming night. Now I stand at a new horizon, the Renaissance in bloom. Scars of battle on my skin, yet my spirit shakes off the gloom. For though the sun now rises on a world forging anew, the age of conquer lives on in me, in every breath I ever drew.
I like the idea going behind it, and I like that the voice is different too. This one though, I don't know if it's because maybe it's an old one or what the situation is, but like as soon as it hits like 1 minute 30, that voice no longer becomes a nice raspy voice. It becomes degrading, scratchy. Everything is scratchy, degrading. If it was like as good as it, like if it could stay the way that it was at the first few seconds, right, with the voice and everything, without like going and like ruining, because his voice loses that character and that power kind of thing, and it becomes like someone else, and it starts to like go down. I was gonna say there was a the chorus didn't hit me as hard as I was hoping. It could just be because the way that this like for in the victory defeat our destiny as our own, like maybe there was too many syllables. I think there was at the end of every sentence, not every single sentence, but almost, it felt like there was a little bit too many syllables than needed to be. There was one specific line though that I was like, something about breaking the chains or something, wherever that line was. I can't find it because I'm really bad, but somewhere where it says about breaking the chains, like a couple less syllables, like maybe one, because he says every something chains, so maybe the word every shouldn't have been used. Maybe just like just breaking the chain or something, or breaking the bones, or just like something else instead of every, because that's 3 extra syllables that didn't need to be there. Find a word that's only one, or just change that sentence. But yeah, like the worst of it was the outro. The best of it, I really liked the intro part, and the fact that his voice was different, and that is nice to hear. But yeah, like again, as a whole, the idea of it I really like. If only it could be like cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be a bit hard in general, just because V4. It's not. The song isn't necessarily something I haven't heard before. Like, if you've been paying attention to, you know, Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or whatever, you will come across songs based on comments on videos that sound extremely similar. So this one doesn't really stand out. I do like the there's like a Suno V4 sense. I have a lot of trouble creating space, and sometimes it can't even do dynamics very well. I notice, like, especially with orchestral pieces, it tends to sound flat and lifeless most of the time, or the instruments sound kind of fake. But I do like the space that the beginning has. It does kind of obviously degrades, which is a bit of a problem, and what I mentioned before with it not being super original. But if you were hearing this the first time, it would be relatively good. Is it a good example of what Suno is capable of? No. But it's decent. Lyrically, it sounds a bit, like at the very beginning, it feels a little LLM-y. But, yeah, it's still solid. It's still an okay track. It's just not breaking any barriers. It's a little safe, a little by the numbers.
Let's get right back into it. Blue. I forgot to do that. Damn it, I forgot. I wish it would like do it at the drum roll so I don't have to press it. Life. Lemons.
Lemon life.
Sway, sway, sway. Let the music move your body. Sway, let the melody guide you. Sway, let the bass lead your soul. Sway, let the rhythm take control.
Yeah, quiet tonight. I'm feeling alright. Keep going all night. We'll drop the bass. Yeah, everybody in the house, move your body. Let the dream, you know what I mean? Everybody find somebody to love.
It's time for dancing Tonight, let the music guide you. Tonight, let the passion find you. Hey, let the music move your hey. Let the melody guide you. Hey, let the bass lead your soul. Hey, let the rhythm take control.
Yeah, come on. Sway those hips, feel the bass and move your body.
Eyes locked, hearts racing. Turn up the heat, no hesitating. Temperature rising, feeling the flow. Closer, closer, losing control. Tonight for dancing Tonight, let the music guide you. Tonight, let the passion find you. Hey, let the music move your body. Let the melody
You didn't think you'd put it in and then you put it in. I had no idea I was going to put this right here.
Yeah, party all night. Latino style. Feel that rhythm, dance a while. Hands up high, we touch the sky like a 747. We gonna fly, 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 fly. Keep it moving, don't stop now. Party till morning, show me how. Keep it moving, don't stop now. Party till morning, show me how.
Let the music move your body. Let the melody guide you. Hey, let the bass lead your soul. Hey, let the rhythm take control.
Keep the party rolling, non-stop tonight. Let the music move your body.
Yeah, it's pretty cheesy.
Let the bass lead your soul. Let the rhythm take control.
Sway.
It sounds like definitely like someone that came from like a different like country and they don't know English very well and they've just done their first English song. So like you get that sort of like weird cheesiness. Also feel like
You're gonna take the point I was gonna make, aren't you?
she said a word really weird. Is that what you were thinking?
I'm not gonna say because I'm gonna mention it.
Okay, maybe it's the one I'm thinking of as well. You can mention it, I guess, because I can't remember what the word was. Because as soon as I read the comments, my brain removed everything in my head. But she says things a bit weird sometimes. And too many hays, I think. And there was like a little instrumental.
No, you took it from me. Why would you do this?
What? Oh, hesitating, yeah. Hesitating. Yeah. And like, yeah, the instrumental sounds like she's doing it. Like she's like, at the beginning. But yeah, like it's alright for like a dancey music thingy. I don't know if it's my favorite to be honest. Like but like I wouldn't like be in a rush to turn it off if it was playing. Like it's kind of middle, like but like a little bit lower than middle, but it's still good. Like no, but it's like as far as like these songs go, because they can be pretty good. And as far as Synthlog stuff, right, he's really good. So I would put this on like bottom shelf, right? Like I like it, but I don't love it compared to some of his other stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Well, firstly, cheesy does not mean bad. This is very cheesy. But is it a dance hit? For sure. Like you play this in a club, they're all gonna dance. They're not gonna care what the lyrics are doing.
Alcohol, drugs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, most of the time when they make these songs, they don't have lyrics in mind. They just go, okay, what's the best four on the floor we can throw that doesn't sound like the other four on the floor. But yeah, it's a hit. It's a banger musically. But I guess for the negative, it does feel a bit disjointed. It feels like the singers themselves aren't really sure where they wanted to go with it towards the start. So in that aspect, it's a little weird. But luckily it's a 4/4 beat dance song, so nobody would even care. Obviously the hesitating bit, that was interesting.
Hesitating.
And the other thing, quality-wise, I don't know if I don't think it'll ever be fixed. It happens more in metal than anything else, but there's this extra frequency, like the frequency of the trail off of a piano is the best way I can describe it, that seems to appear everywhere. It can be on bass drums, it can be on synths, it can be on guitars. But I hear it a lot. And you've got it on some of those instruments. And obviously once those sounds come up, for some reason that means that degradation's pretty close.
Not far behind.
And it did start degrading pretty strongly in the middle for me. But yeah, if we're going overall, good song, good danceable song. I like it. I would listen to it again if it came across. I wouldn't stop it.
Alright.
But yeah, good.
You
You didn't do the cat, Bree. What are you doing?
Because you suck.
I suck. Meow meow.
Isn't that crazy that it's a cat and I'm doing that? Cat.
I'm finding it ironic that Spiky's song, If I Didn't Have Bad Luck, is like slowly going down the list because it keeps not getting picked.
If I didn't have bad luck.
Mew. Mew. No, that's not.
Caped Baldy
That's
doesn't.
feline
Yeah,
music.
but yeah.
Oh wait, no, maybe not. Feline doesn't do too many cat songs anymore.
What?
He's gotten into the better stuff now.
Sounds like a sequel to Cat.
Yeah. Yeah, Cat 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 by Feline Music. Cat 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 Cat.
Hmm.
It is
Not.
not.
Damn. More sophisticated.
But we'll be changing the way submissions are done anyway, so you probably, depending on how many submissions we get with the new system, it'll you're probably more likely to show up.
It's like a cat is trying to do a laws on dance.
Yeah, hello on dance, hello on dance.
Yeah,
I don't
laws
even
on
know.
dance.
I shouldn't speak any language other than English. It just sounds like me after running out of ideas. I'm just like, let's make 10 songs with just random noises.
I mean, that's not going anywhere on a playlist, but like I liked it. It was funny, and it did sound like a laws on dance, but it's a cat trying to do it. Like the cat heard like that song was like, wait, I can speak French now. Meow,
Yep.
meow, 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 and it was like meowing instead of meowing, and it was like trying to twist its yowl to be more Frenchified. So it was funny, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun little listen. What
Was.
do you mean was?
I said twas
Oh, twas. Yeah, twas.
with a t.
And
Uh,
special.
So, because it's a funny, I can't really say much about it. Except I did like the meow at the very end. That was a nice meow. It was a really good meow. Like meow.
When you pick up
It
your
just
cat,
finished singing and then ran away.
yeah. So like just mid run, like meow, meow. All right. Well, thanks for that one. Can't
At least it's
really.
not like I would definitely rather my songs end up like that when I'm bored than the hellscape that I make.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy and
Yeah.
it's funny to hear
Meow
some
meow. Meow 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 meow.
some
meow.
stupid every
Meow,
now
meow,
and
meow.
again.
Here we go.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Da, 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 da,
what?
da, 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 da,
What?
da. Oh, it's amazing.
You don't have bad luck.
Oh look, it's right under the thing already.
In the middle of winter, my car's covered in snow. I spend an hour digging so I can go out, you know. When along comes a plow, covers it again. Guess now I ain't going out to see my friends. No matter what I do, I always seem to fall. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. An acquaintance asked me to go out on a blind date. Turns out the guy was an ex, the one I really hate. Leaving the restaurant, I found a $10 note. Bent over to grab it when my $500 dress broke. No matter what I do, I always seem to fall. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. I've broken mirrors, walked neath the ladder. I see how I'm the target of laughter. When walking in heels, I always fall flat. Spilled the salt and crossed a black cat. Carry a horseshoe and a four-leaf clover, but somehow my misfortune's never over. Sat in the garden, catching some sun. Passing overhead, a flock of birds come. My dress is a mess. My hair's covered too. Ironically, it's good luck to be hit with bird poo. No matter what
Yeah.
I do, I always seem to fall. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. Lotto draw on the TV, my numbers came up. Lost the ticket though, that's just my bad luck. Ask the stars for guidance, read my horoscope. It said great things ahead. At lunch I almost choked. No matter what I do, I always seem to fall. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all.
What? The fuck was that at the end? That was fucking wild. I would have liked the delivery, right? Because I love this line, but the delivery would have been nicer if it was like, if I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. Like just a short pause, then no luck at all, and then banana into the next part. And where was it? Something about the pants, the dress, the $500 dress broke. Like it seemed too much for her mouth. Maybe when my
We're not meant to eat your dresses.
no, we're not. Maybe when my like I bent over and my jeans snapped or something, or when I bent over and or when I something about like maybe the jeans ripping or whatever, because that happens all the time and you see it on like memes and stuff where the people like bend over and they rip their like expensive like Prada jeans, Gucci jeans, whatever the fuck, like, and it's like, oh no, did you try to put on pants that were too tight for you and like you've bent over and they've ripped? Like that's on you. But yeah, like I think just that it was good to hear. sort of always coming from a funny sort of perspective, rock punky style. It's nice.
Yeah.
E.
So yeah, really high energy one. And the lyrics are made nicely. I do like the content of the lyrics. It is a nitpick that the bridge sounds like a verse 3 and the verse 3 sounds like a bridge. And maybe there's too many lyrics. Because it feels like it's going a little too long lyrically. The song length is good, but maybe it would have been good to
I
have
think it's because
a
she's
slowed down
saying them.
section or a solo or
Yeah, she's saying it so quickly. Everything's being so fast. That's why it's so short, and that's why it feels like there's too many.
yeah, because you don't want and then like you're 3 verses in and it's you want to have something to break it up a little. Solos are usually a good way to do it, or like interludes where they like remove most of the instruments and they just have like a clean guitar and a drum. Those really work. This isn't a nitpick on you personally. This is a nitpick on the model. I really wish that piano sound that they add to every guitar, whether it's punk or metal, would just leave. It's so tiny, but it appears so often. Sometimes it annoys me. I haven't been able to release a metal track for like months because it always has that sound.
Oh wait, I just thought of
And
something,
there
right?
was-
Like for verse 2, you could put like, a person asked me to go out on a date. Turns out that the guy was an ex I really hate. Ooh, huh? Things like that. Anyway, I thought that was really cool.
and it's not necessarily negative, but I noticed towards the end of the song, it's like the guitarist realized that he could play the like the strings near the tuning pegs just before the nut, and they just kept playing it over and over again. They're like, hey, look at this cool sound. It's like the last like minute of the song.
Yeah, he just
that
figured out.
was funny.
He's like, holy shit, I can do this? But okay.
But yeah, if you rushed it, like maybe put it in a list, like keep it public, put it in a list somewhere, and then use it as a base for something else.
Mm.
They really do.
But hoping to, as before, inspire you to continue to create new, interesting,
keep
and
going.
exciting
I mean,
content.
I think I said this a while ago, you can't make perfect songs all the time. Because if you were making perfect
Yes,
songs,
you
you'd never
can,
learn.
if you just enjoy the way that your shit stinks and
Yeah, well, I don't.
eat it
That's
up.
why I've got like 200 workspaces, because I can't
Yum!
decide on one that I like.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, let's see what that sounds like. Sounds like me leaving the room.
ね、本物ってなんだっけ自分らしくってどうやんの誰かのふりばっかしてたらいつの間にか私って誰だった君になりたくて私を捨てたのに残ったのは私のふりだけだったああさよなら君さよなら私ずっと私は私になれないまま だ誰かに褒められるたび私は薄れていった正解だけを選んで間違いだらけの毎日すごいねって言われたくて違うねって言われたくなかったでもそのどっちも本当の私じゃなかった
Might want to go down the lyrics a little bit.
遅かったみたい描いてたよ
I think we're in a new
Yeah,
section
for
now.
anyone speaking Japanese.
全部ね誰かのいい横ピペだったんだああさよなら君さよなら私ずっと私は鏡の中に閉じ込めたた君みたいに光ってみたくてでもガラス越しじゃ届かなかった全部虚像によってただけ
I think she did
Did what?
君さよなら
undo the food poisoning.
私は主役にはなれないけどエキストラみたいに
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah.
それでもまだ終われない
But they kept like continuously shitting over and over again. It was crazy.
自分なんてたかが知れて
I had to undo it by basically bathing them, shitting them, bathing them. So I watered them. I watered them. I watered them. And they watered the toilet. Then I watered them. Then I fed them. Rinse, repeat. Rough.
やっと慣れた誰かの姿も本当の私とは違ったままで全部誰かの残像だったああさよなら君さよなら私ここにいる私は誰が作ったの最初の一歩すら借り物でそれでも今私は立っている誰でもない私として君じゃない私でもないそれでも今ここにいる私を少しだけ信じてみてもいいかな
Alright, let me take a moment.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, me, me. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, she's
I
thinking
mean-
hard.
No, because I was just looking at the lyrics. I mean, I never really have a problem with Mecca's lyrics. They're always good. It was just like a little disjointed for me, but I think that's because it sounded like the beginning first minute was ending every like 5 seconds. Like it threw me through this sort of like roller coaster at the beginning. So by the time it came into the 3 minute, by the 2 minute, I was like, we're still on this roller coaster. And then like by the 3rd minute, I was like, oh man. And then it, like, you know, when you're like feeling pukey and someone's continuously shaking you, like in that sort of way that makes you go, like, I felt like that, but like, again, like I like the lyrics and I did like the way that, it was different, like, because music should make you feel something, right? And this definitely like made me feel out of body, out of sorts.
Yeah.
So that was definitely interesting. Hang on, I'm just trying to fix something. There we go. But yeah, definitely like different, and especially that beginning part. Like I don't know if it's a bad or a good that it like sounds like it's ending and then starting and ending and starting, like it goes like it feels like I'm on a roller coaster. So like definitely very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I have a slightly different opinion of the intro. The it has like this I actually haven't heard like the surf rock beat at all on Suno. So it's really nice for me. I don't know the best way to describe it. It's like boom kaka boom kaka, like that kind of feel, like feels kind of wavy.
I just wanted to say as well, Kuroneko, if this is your song, I did read the lyrics. It's not? Okay. What, in case there's any like confusion, because I don't know what your vibe is sometimes, and I don't know if the crowd does either. I don't know if you're playfully joking or if you're actually very upset and mad. I did pay attention to the lyrics. If you've come in late, I love Mecca's lyrics. They're always good. Japanese translated lyrics are always good. The story is great. Fucking amazing. I would make love to it if I could. I don't know its age. I don't know if it's appropriate. But these lyrics, they're always good. I never have any qualms with it. I was paying attention to it. I don't want to make people think, or I don't want people thinking that I'm not paying any attention or giving any shits. I care about your stuff. I'm just not, I can't personally fall in love with everything that everyone does. And if that offends someone or some people, I'm very sorry and I apologize. But there is a door. You don't have to watch. If this upsets you, if this is annoying, if what we say is frustrating, again, you don't have to be here. You don't have to put up with us and what we say or what we think or what your opinion of us is either. Just want to bring that to people's attention. I do love and appreciate all of you. But again, if I give off a vibe that's different, I'm sorry. And anyway, continue.
Yeah. Okay. So, I liked the surf rock beat. That was really nice. I really enjoyed that bit. It kind of lost that about halfway through the song. Unfortunately, I don't know whether you would have been able to do it, but if you could hone in on that beat or find whatever prompt it was that made that, and you make another song with that, that would be friggin' awesome. Lyrically, yeah, I agree with Bree. It's always good. Always hits the exact type of lyrics I would expect from a Japanese song, like on the line between slightly vague, slightly emotional, and slightly fun. Like it's a good mix. But there is a tiny bit of degrading that I don't think you could have fixed, because I think it kind of started at the very beginning. But I guess that's something to keep in mind. I think the difference between me and some other people is I'm like ultra sensitive to changes. Like ever since V4 came out and I had the hearing issues, well, not hearing issues, but I started getting the tinnitus and stuff, I've been paying extra attention to patterns in music and stuff, or patterns in the actual generation. But yeah, I noticed the degradation hits really early. But in saying that, once again, love the beat, and the song itself is good. It's just it could have been perfect. Just needs a little more improvement on top of that. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't. Is there a Bible verse that says goodbye to you, goodbye to me? Is it I'm drawing it out as a Bible verse? But all of you is really.
I think they're talking about
prayers from the
their
Father.
other Night Owl's
Mhm.
other song.
Well, we're not listening to another song right now. We're listening to this one. So why are we talking about other
Yeah.
stuff? I'm confused. But again, like,
Well, I mean, what happens
if
is
you
I
guys
will
want me
always
to
randomize
read,
it.
because we're trying to be not biased, right? We can't spend 10 hours on whatever. I don't speak Japanese. I wish I did. Did? I wish I did. Because then I could actually feel the voice with the
Oh, no,
words and
we're not
understand
talking
it.
about that. It
No,
wasn't talking
I know,
about
but I'm just
that.
saying, like,
I was trying to explain
if
that.
there has been situations where I haven't read the lyrics, but I've gone back later after stream and read them, so I could like fully get the grasp of it. But yeah, if I don't do that on stream, you don't see me physically do it. It doesn't mean I'm not doing it.
Basically, what happens? I mean, we're changing it now because we have so many. I have like 70 submissions right now in the pool. What we were doing was we were randomizing the list, and people who had multiple entries were playing the oldest entry that they had given, so that we gave some room for, or kind of like even things out a bit, so
Yeah.
that people who were spamming all their links wouldn't be like, we wouldn't be playing their newest stuff, and they'd have some sort of handicap, so that the people that were new had a better chance to have their newer stuff reviewed.
Yeah.
Basically. But now we have too much, so we're going to go to maybe 10 songs and then purge the list every week. So if your song hasn't been drawn, it's purely because it's random.
Yeah, and it's
or
not
you
because
posted too
we're
many
like,
and we're just going through your list chronologically.
yeah, because everything is random. We're not trying to be like in favor of anybody at all. So don't think that we're like doing you any disservice. That's just the luck. That's just, think of it like gambling. You know, you're gonna win, you're gonna lose. That's life. All right, and womp.
Whoa. What do we got? We got one with the Raven. 7-star.
Do I look like a mashed potatoes girl? Interesting picture with the blue lady.
I mean, I don't think many people are mashed potato people.
I like mashed potato, but I don't have it on my
I
diet
don't
anymore.
mind it with butter, but I wouldn't eat
Maybe
it.
mashed pumpkin? Mashed pumpkin would be nice.
I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to get it.
Mashed pumpkin?
I'm sipping my cafe, mind drifting on the breeze. A stranger slides in close and says,
We can't really freeze. Oh, I mean, we could freeze it.
I mean, the multiple people coming up is purely because we don't have too many people submitting. So we don't, like, we have a lot of submissions, but if we're doing one song per artist, we don't have enough there.
Do I look like a mashed potato girl? Is there a sign on my
Yeah, because then we might end up like, it's tricky, right? Like, it's not that we haven't thought this through. Sometimes we'll end up with only 5 songs if we do one way, or we'll end up with like 20, 30 songs. And again, people might not be up or awake to see their stuff. And most of the time, if you see other streamers, right, they will have the list so long and try to catch up, and if they follow their order, it gets out of whack.
I like mine whipped or chunky, so fun. I smile through the moment, not quite sure what to say. I never guessed I'd
Oh, well, I mean, people are watching the stream. I post the stream in the Discord and I say, check it out after.
I stir my drink slow, Dior on my sleeve.
So maybe pause it for a second.
Yeah?
See, the thing is, well, I gotta figure
Thanks,
out
by
where
the
I
way,
was on the
Sunnywolf, for the follow.
chat. fuck, now I was too busy listening to the song, and then I asked to pause, but it was already too late. I already lost my concentration.
No, you're probably thinking about like how we're gonna make it, like the songs and stuff.
There we go. I remember now. I had considered telling people when they were going to be featured in the stream, but we're very, very early at this point, and we don't advertise a lot. So basically telling people you're not on the stream today, like I know this is assuming, but a lot of people won't come into the stream to support someone else unless they have
A song
a
in.
chance for them to be played.
Yeah.
And we kind of want people to be here to support these other people, because we only get maybe like an average of maybe 8 or 9 viewers at the moment. And if we say you're not in the stream, chances are they'll just leave and hang out on someone else's stream, or just not bother altogether.
I mean, at the same time, like, could we spend 2 hours sitting on our butts and, like, not that I'm trying to say any offense to anyone else. It's great that other people can sit here in social media and, like, links here, link there, link there, link there. I already feel, like, stressed enough having to post people individually. I go through my DMs and I message everyone who I have in common with Suno server, and I'll be like, paste. I paste everyone DM separately, and then I post it in the Suno journal, and then I'll post like in other places. And even with that, and like knowing that I don't like to be on my butt for too long because I need to get up and move around, it's always going to be an issue, I think. And so like trying to advertise, as well as the fact that I don't want to be pushing myself in front of people. Like that feels rude to me at the same time as well, like being like, hey guys, look at me. Like it's like, if you do watch, cool. If you don't, it's not a problem either, because this was never meant to be something huge. But if it does, then that's cool. But yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh. Anyway,
and we have there's not really too much point telling people when we're streaming, because we've got a definite like between 2:30 and 3:30, and we try and make sure we're there in that time.
yeah. Yeah, I think
The
sometimes.
I post in Seb's
Yeah, we post in
our own
Seb's
channel,
and our own,
and
yeah.
usually add everyone tag, so that's about as big as we get.
Yeah, and if people aren't coming and we're doing that, then you know, because we do that already, and it's given us maybe like 3 or 4 extra people. It's just time zones. It's time zones, and it's people not posting enough stuff, and also us trying to be like, we don't want to appear like, oh look, it's the same people's songs over and over and over again. It's much better to bring in new people and to bring new content. So the idea of us like purging the list after X amount of days sounds good to me, because if you missed out, guess what? You have the ability to post the link again. So if your song that you posted didn't get through, it's not that much effort on your half to post the song again and go, hey, here's my song that didn't make it last time.
They couldn't in the old system because I wasn't going to.
Well, the new system is going to be purged, yeah? Yeah, so maybe remove it from the pool. The new system will be purged, so you, like if your song didn't make it, you can post it a second time or a third time. And that way, if you didn't get your song heard on the stream before, just try again next time. And then it'll be a constant like.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Martin. But yeah, we're trying to change it. The more people show up to stream that are like we're trying to kind of balance out the people that come the most often. The people that are here the most often, and the new. We're trying to mix them together, and blend them really well. So I think we've got enough new people coming in, or enough people in general, for me to like lessen the list so that newer stuff gets played and there's more variety of users.
And I've only just started doing multi-stream as well on Facebook and Kick, and TikTok and Twitch. So I'm definitely broadening my horizons as far as that goes, and maybe it'll bring more.
I mean, see, I'm okay with people offering advice. Like, I mean, we're obviously trying to improve, and it's not really fair that we tell people how they should improve and not accept some sort of judgment ourselves. So if you have advice, you can always bring it into the feedback channel so we can do something better.
Yeah, like I'd like to, that's why the Discord is there. Like, it would be much better than to just come up in stream and be like, have you tried doing this? Because it's unfair if you don't do this. I do agree with that. So it's like, why not wait, formulate your response in a much better critiquey sort of way, be like, okay, I'm going to take this to the Discord and then comment, hey guys, by the way, have you tried doing this? ? And then we'll say, okay, yeah, we've tried that, but the thing is it doesn't work and here is why. So that way we can give you the full information as to why we can't do that and why this option might be better and why maybe someone else's option might help us better as well. That's just like a better option. So I think if you do have advice for us, we do have the feedback, as Joshua said. Go there, let us know.
Questions and thoughts.
Yeah.
That channel, yeah.
All right, so
Maybe
sorry.
start from the beginning.
We'll go back from the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, the door is there. If you don't like it, yeah. I mean, I'm like that too sometimes. Depends on the mood I'm in.
In my cafe, mind drifting on the breeze. A stranger slides in close and says, I like mine with extra cheese. I blink in confusion. Oh dear, what did I miss? He leans a little nearer, so do you want some of this?
Yeah.
Do I
5 hours.
look like a mashed potato girl? Is there a sign on my forehead that says, spud me up? I'm lost in your small talk, politely I swirl. But in my head I'm wondering, is this all made up?
Mashed potatoes, really?
I try to change the subject, mention beaches.
I couldn't sit on my butt for 5 hours, but power to that guy. He's probably got a really good spine. So congratulations to that guy for having a good spine. I don't. I my butt and my spine just, I cannot. I can't.
Someone so passionate this way. I stir my drink slow, Dior on my sleeve, while he monologues about starch like I'm not trying to leave. Pulls out a chart, no, I wish I was kidding. Fluff to density ratio, and now he's graphing the bidding. He says, would you date a man who mashes with flair? I say, sweetheart, I don't date men who compare spuds to savoir faire.
Hey, Ceci.
I'm caviar, your crinkle cut fries. Let's not pretend this is some meet cute in disguise. Do I I scream Idaho-chic to you, like I rolled up in Louboutins to bathe in stew. You're tossing out toppings like it's a love haiku, but baby at brunch, not boil, no, you're cute.
That's totally fine, man. There's been some mass confusion lately in chat. It's good to clear the air, even if it makes us awkward and uncomfortable. Because it's all about the awkwardness, and then talking it out, and then being like, alright chat, did we come to some fucking conclusion? Alright, let's all hug and fucking make up. Alright, so this was very interesting lyrically as well. Like, it was like, to me, I imagine it's like, it doesn't make sense because of the fact that it's in my head and I'm dreaming, and you're trying to recall the dream after the fact, and you're like, oh, I had this dream, and basically like I was on cloud 9 and I was like floating through a ship of like madness, and then there was like this guy and a unicorn appeared out of nowhere, and it's like we mashed potatoes and something about, because I remember I had a dream like a while ago about like randomly being in space and there was like scrambled eggs, like, because maybe it's like your body is saying that you're hungry, and then suddenly like you're having that dream, or like when you need to pee and you're sleeping and you have that pee dream where you're like running through meadows of toilets. But like, yeah, this is definitely I think comically sort of interesting to me on a concept of dreaming song music, you know. So like, if I was to say that the lyrics were like didn't make sense as a negative, it makes sense to me when I apply it to like dreamscape sort of. But yeah, so what did you think?
I don't know, it made sense to me. Where are we? Let's have a look at the lyrics. When I was listening to it and reading the lyrics, I actually did enjoy it quite a lot. Like it was kind of that just enough comedy to music. Usually they're like way too far on the comedy side. But it's like really tongue in cheek, and I do like that bit. What do you laugh at?
No, like, because you said it made sense to me, and I'm like, but they're at a cafe, she's drinking the cafe, and then he says, I like mine with cheese. You don't put cheese in coffee. And you're like, that makes sense.
Oh, right.
Yeah, are you reading the lyrics? That's why I said it's like a fever dream.
I did, but the problem is we listened to the whole song.
And then she's like, do I
and
look
then I
like a
have to
mashed
wait for
potato girl?
you
Mashed
to
potato
talk.
isn't cheese. Mashed potato is mashed potato. That's got nothing to do with coffee.
Right. Well, I said before, we have to listen to the whole song, and then I have to
Yeah.
wait for you to finish before I say anything. So sometimes I just don't pay enough attention. I did read all of them.
No, it makes
they're kind of
sense
muddled.
to me. I go to the coffee shop and eat it, and then it turns into mashed potato.
But even then, if it was deliberate that it made no sense,
No, I
that's
think
great
it
too.
was. Yeah, I think it was deliberate that it made no sense.
And for once, the guitar actually sounded like a guitar the whole way through. Like it was starting to like steal a little bit of a steel acoustic guitar, but it was mostly nylon throughout the whole song, and that was really nice. And that might just be because there might not be as much bossa nova to train on.
They do have options these days. Mashed potato and cheese in your
I mean, there's
coffee.
people that put butter in coffee, so
Yeah, so weird. People are weird.
But yeah, I mean, the catchy bit in the
Mm.
genre list is definitely true. No, I really enjoyed it. There was a bit of a kind of like what would be the best? I guess I'd say it's like you're on a phone call on an old Nokia, and someone is dragging like the flayed like metal drumsticks that you use in that type of music, and they're just scraping it across a metal cup.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the degradation sounded like towards the end, which was a bit off-putting. But in saying that, it was one of the best tracks today
The best.
that I heard. With
Nothing's
Kiku
gonna
being at the top.
ever keep you down. You're the best.
It does suck that there's no synth pop there. That would have been interesting hearing bossa nova and synth pop together.
Yeah, because I had like the little saxophones and stuff. That was nice.
Oh yeah, that the
Oh,
trumpet
no.
sounded really good too. What have you done?
The wheel said Brett.
What?
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
The wheel broke. What happened to the wheel?
Uh,
Got in the wheel.
but yeah, really good job. Really good job, Seven.
Fuck.
Ishigood. Hold on, I'll share another link. Although, hold on, I don't know what we've played. Hold on, I gotta check the list. Take me a second. So we did Crossroads. We did Age of Conquer. We did Sway. Where's Sway gone? Fuck, are you going, Sway? Oh, you are. I'm just deleting him.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say.
Then we got Meow Meow. And we got If I Didn't Have Bad Luck. And there's always going to be something breaking on this fucking stream.
I blame the audience. God damn it! You guys have started a riot.
So we should have 1, 2,
Broken the wheel.
should have 5 entries left. 5 entries. Okay. I am giving you a
New link?
new link. Yes. There you go. Hopefully that works. So many things open.
Okay. Again. Yeah, let's get it.
it's back, yeah.
Okay.
What do we got? Whoa. We got lethal.
Painted shadow. Alright. Painted shadow. Painted shadow.
Here we go.
歪んだ月が見てる鏡のない夜に
Good one.
She leans toward the canvas, unseen by her own eyes. 誰も映さない人に Paint me as you see me before the silence cries. Lips like wine in winter, gaze from shadows graced. She watches through the artist's fear, longing for her face. Do you see me? Do you see me?
Yo, cheap viewers.
Am I real through your trembling lines? All I can do what I shriek. Draw me like a dream that bleeds. I'm the muse your hands will need. In the frame I'm beautiful, divine, surreal. でも命はインクの代償. Once the paint dries, I kill what's real. They worship with their pencils, tracing death in ink.
She smiles with gentle hunger as their colors sink. Canvas holds her only truth. The portrait always lies, but she can't resist the moment when their heartbeat dies. Do you see me? Do you see me? Can you save me with your heart? A guide validate, she will draw me like a dream that bleeds. I'm the muse your hands will need. In the frame I'm beautiful, divine, surreal. Demo inochi wa inku no daisho. Once the pain dries, I kill what's real. 鏡を鏡見私を見せて永遠の美は呪いだけ血の肖像画 And my shadows and my dust Is this hunger, love, or lust? All I am is paper skin Born again when death begins. A kaide watashi will draw me like a dream that bleeds. I'm the curse that beauty brings. From your blood my days appears. Breathe. Ideal. Demo inochi wa inku no daisho. Once the pain dries, I know I'm real. Watashi wa dare? Watashi wa dare?
Besides the degradation, I really liked this. I think I liked more this section where he goes, the moment when my heartbeat dies, like the way he said that, like wow, it was so cool. And then that part, and then into this part, like this section. Yeah. My favorite part. And just the only negative obviously is it starts degrading. So if it was like a little cleaner, and maybe if I would have liked to have heard that again, like that that part where he does that really sort of powerful part here. I would have liked to have heard that a second time, maybe, but I don't know how you would do that. But like, yeah, that grabbed me so much there. I was hoping to be grabbed by that sort of feeling and that vibe again at the end a bit more. But yeah, no, I really love this. I'm going to stick this on the middle shelf, and I think that's the first middle shelf for today. So really good job. Really good job. What do you think, Jordan? Joshua?
Wrong.
Joshua?
Yeah. Who's Jordan? I don't know who Jordan is.
It's Joshua?
The beginning, the vocals on the beginning were really nice, and kind of expressive. It wasn't quite in the generic voice list. Kind of like deviated a little bit, but I noticed that he kind of changed sexes a tiny bit.
Mm.
It started as a very masculine woman, and then just went full masculine after the first verse, pretty much. If you could have kept that voice going the whole way through, that would have been great. It's probably the extends that did you dirty on that one. And obviously the degradation was, I haven't heard that degradation in a long time. It was, I've got like loudness equalization, and I felt the volume audibly drop when the worst of the degradation came in. So that fucking sucks. Because the song itself was great.
Mm-hmm.
It had a lot of high energy, and had a lot of not a lot of emotional strength, but it definitely had an impact. I guess vocally, besides the voice sounding a little too overused, was it wasn't pronounced. It wasn't really saying the Japanese too well. It kind of felt like watashi wa Jordan desu. Like it felt
Like a
really,
typical American
really
trying to
off.
be
Yeah,
Japanese. Yeah.
I didn't feel like it swapped
Like Owen
too
Wilson.
well. That's probably on the that's probably not the artist's fault, but probably more the model.
Yeah.
Didn't know what to do. But other than that, it was a solid track. 7.5. Probably 8 on energy alone.
I'm picking
Yeah,
my
yeah.
nose with a
She's a
tissue.
picking her nose.
All right, sound off in chat if you're alive or if you're dead. Let me know. Hope everyone's doing well. Love, love,
Yep.
love. And here we go for the next one. I'm dead too.
Yeah. I mean, technically, considering the people that do show up the most often, I wouldn't be surprised if half of them are dead because they're always forcing themselves to stay awake.
Yeah. The tribes fire. Unga beat Martha. This is gonna be
Yeah.
great. I can tell. I have a feeling. Some Unga Bungas. Got the Unga Bungas going. I like this. Do you like it? What?
Ashes fall, ashes fall, ashes fall.
I'm waiting for it to kick up again somehow.
Yeah, like what the fuck? That was different. I don't know about the ending. I don't know about the ending there. But I always love the way that like it's like the mouth harp, but it's got a didgeridoo on it as well. And like that like the wobbly sound, like I love it. I don't know why I love it so much, but I love that sound. And hearing the voices with it is a bit alien. But like it's definitely different. I can see this being on like some really like strange like Eastern film where like there's an alien planet and there's like an indigenous tribe on it, and like this is how they sound, and they kind of talk in a low sort of wobbly voice, and they're like weird little tribe alien people. They're just like dancing around their fire. Huh?
Weird little tribe alien people.
Yeah, tribe aliens, tribal alien men on their planet somewhere in Bjork 59. But yeah, it's very interesting. Sometimes I prefer just hearing these like is like as a musical though, and not with words. But it was different, that's for sure, with the words. But yeah, what did you think?
I mean we've heard this guy before, but it's really nice to have a palate cleanser like that, because we hear so many like fully produced pop rock Vocaloid songs. Sometimes they are experimental, sometimes they're not, but there's one song that usually just pops up out of nowhere that is completely different to what everyone else is doing, and has like a comedic factor added on top of it that just makes you feel good.
I know you said don't
Just makes you
ask,
smile.
but Machine Ghost, is that a person? Is that a user, or is that what is that? Anyway.
But 3.5, man, if we could get the creativity of 3.5, bring it into the next model, that would be awesome. We would have so many good songs. So many. And just on entertainment value, that's up the top of this stream.
Love it.
What we got? Night Owl. You're still here. Fuck.
No, they ran away. Probably ran away.
夢夢おやすみささやく月の音で 深いまどろみに誘われて光の羽がそっと落ちる 静かに笑う夢食いの優しさでこの世界の果てまた夢は続く夢を食らうその歌であなたをそっと包む思いがさえいらないと微笑んだままであなたの中に咲いた願いを今一口ずついただく痛みのないまま眠っていても朝は来ない夢を食らうその歌で最後の声を奪うあなたはの夢のまま綺麗なままで夢おやすみもう何もいらない
Oh,
What have you done?
I was just about to play the next one. Yeah, that was really good. That was really, really good. And it sounded like stuff I would listen to back in the day, and it's starting to sound as well like stuff that I've started to listen to again today. And it fit, flowed well as well, and voice was clean. I don't know if there's any negatives about it, honestly. I think, much as you smell like a smelly barker, I'm gonna add it to top shelf. Because you smell. You smell.
Oh no, not the smelly.
You didn't see that, you smelly bakaka. Bakara. Bagagaba. Bagabaga. But yeah, top shelf for me anyway.
Oh, my nose. I'm also picking my nose.
You want a tissue?
No, I'm good. Just like picking my nose. I really like the vibrato on the Vocaloid. I haven't heard that much. Sorry, I have heard that a lot on stuff I've done. It's never been that good. It's usually like really out of there. Like instead of it's like rev. So that's definitely a plus. That gets you at least like 8 out of 10 on the way there. It's definitely structured the way I'll expect it. Like it's definitely what I expect when I get a Vocaloid kind of track. It kind of sucks that there wasn't enough like symphonic in it though. I would have loved some really big strings.
There was a part in there where it almost was reaching that thing because it went da 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 da, and then it changed. So it was almost that song where it goes, "I swear I'd never sin again."
Yeah, I was getting that too. Like,
and I was like, "Hey, what?"
The tuning of the Vocaloid itself sounded very close.
Yeah,
like it was almost there. I was like, just a little more treble, it would have been that particular one. But yeah, this is another solid track from you. You've definitely been improving. I still remember like the first few songs that I heard that you submitted, and you've improved a lot in the last. How long have we been streaming? Almost a month now.
More than a month.
Just a little over a month. I say that as I'm like literally categorizing all.
Somebody go back in time and tell us.
Because we're on the 18th now.
Yeah.
The first playlist I made was on the 18th of March. And we'd already done like maybe 2 streams. So yeah, over a month.
Yeah.
not even improving.
Was it like, do you think in your standards, like compared to your other stuff, it's just like the same as?
Oh, you better get to work then.
Yeah.
Yeah, or call them up and figure it out. I mean, you may not notice that you've improved. Like, when I say improved, I'm not saying you've gone from
Like
horrible to absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
I mean, you can feel the experience that you've had in that time frame.
Like there's
And
slight
compared to the
increments
rest of the
of
users,
gradual upgrade.
like you know where you're going. You're creating an identity for yourself.
Mm. And we are our own worst critics, right? Because like I'll say the same shit about my stuff. I'll be like, my stuff is fucking cancer and it's crap and I hate it. But like when you do find a song that you can appreciate that you've made, that's good too. It's rare, very rare.
I liked it. Things that you could have changed, I don't know if you could change them. Because for some reason V4 doesn't like mixing genres as much as 3.5 does.
Mm.
Would have been nice to have strings, orchestral stuff in the background, considering there was symphonic pop in there. Instead of symphonic rock instead of just having piano. That might have taken a few more generations, I don't know. It might have completely degraded if you added more orchestral.
That's true. We're all just holding out hope for 5. Holding out hope. Alright.
Keep going.
Last 2, let's go.
You can be angry at me, but I'm still proud.
Yeah, you fart. You smell fart. Farty, fart.
Nothing can break me. Except sticks. They hurt.
Sometimes Kuro, like I feel like you have like this like because I think someone else, they didn't know what like you were like what your vibe is, and then I was saying that earlier today that I don't know what your vibe is because last stream you were apparently negative or something. And I was like, I hope you're okay though. I hope like mentally, physically you're good and you're doing well. And don't as well, like for people who are like, you know, if you're mentally like destroying yourself, take breaks off Suno, and
Don't be like me.
look after yourselves. That's more important, I think. And looking after who you are and just doing well for you mentally and physically and everything. Put that first. Put yourself first. Pay more attention to yourselves. It's important. Alright, so we got Nothing Can Break Me. And hello, Nasty. Nasty.
Nice.
Nasty.
A shattered soul lost beneath the sky, but that's okay. I'll find my way.
I know someone said something earlier to add them on Discord. They could have
No,
also
that's-
joined the
that's
Discord. That
likely a
probably could be a scam, yeah.
It most definitely is a scam.
I'll find my way.
Because that's why I was saying they could have just joined our Discord.
The lies they sold me, I can't erase. A shadow lingering, I can't embrace. The truth they buried.
Oh, whoops. I was like, why?
Running beneath the skies. What I needed to believe was hidden deep beneath. This is why I've got to break the chains. My mind is screaming, but I'll take the pain. What I needed you to say was torn and cast away. That's alright. I'll fight without you. I'm a puppet pulled by invisible strings. A hollow voice that's been forced to sing, but that's okay. I'll find my way. paid the cost. An empty shell with a purpose lost. But that's okay. I'll find
It's certainly
my
not okay. But your name is actually nasty? Like your first name?
Suno name, I think we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I can't embrace the truth they buried. Will never
Yes. Mm. Yes. Oh. Yes.
This is why I've got to break the chains. My mind is screaming, blood out the pain. What I needed you to say was torn and cast away. That's alright. I'll fight without you. Don't tell me it's over. I can't comply. I'll break these walls and learn to fly. I see the cracks in their design, and I'll rebuild this life as mine.
Hello, Akami.
No more control, taking back what they stole.
We've just been grounded. Yeah, you're grounded. Go to your room and make Suno music. Fine, I will.
Deep beneath, this is why I've got to break the chains. My mind is screaming, but I'll take a pain. What I needed you to say was torn and cast away. That's alright. I'll fight without
Sing for grandma. This is something that I would have like been making when I first started. Like, this is the kind of genre and style that I was doing when I first started, so this definitely vibes on my level, especially where he says like that, but that's okay, I'll find my way. I thought that was really good. I do have, because sometimes when I really like a song, then sometimes I have no negatives, but I do have one little negative. This line, but I'll keep running beneath the skies, is like a little bit too many syllables for his mouth in that way. So maybe changing it to running beneath skies, or just keep running beneath the skies instead of but I'll, to remove a couple syllables. You can do replace section if it works, I don't know, but that's an idea anyway, you don't have to. Other than that though, like, loved it. A bit of a strangeness here, like I'll find my way, that it sounded like another verse rather than a continuation in verse 2. Like, this was like, that pause there was good, but at the same time, like, it didn't sound like it was continuing from verse 2. It sounded like a brand new verse. So you could just say it's like, turn it into verse 3 or something, and just like that way it looks like lyrically correct, and then be like, oh yeah, no, that's another verse on purpose. But yeah, I loved it. This is my kind of creation vibe. In fact, like, it probably would have been something I would make for sure. So I mean, that's what's like crazy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also enjoyed it. There was a lot of like impact in this one.
Yeah,
I
you
was
liked
hearing
it?
there's like a lot of bass, a lot of extra bass What?
I just like him liking things.
Yeah.
He
I
loves
also
it.
like it. I love it.
Kill me.
This is this is really high quality so far. So far. We'll fucking listen to it. Not fucking so far. Fucking idiot.
What?
Um, and it's really well formed. And I guess lyrically, I also kind of also agree with Bree on the lyrical side of things. There are like small hiccups that are there, but they're definitely nice. Some nice nice imagery there, and it's sorry, I'm confused. I'm doing like 6 things at once. Yes, I love it. Once again, like this is top quality. We've had some really top quality tracks so far, and this one's really good. Voice is a bit generic, but for some reason Suno just loves this voice for metal.
Mm.
Anything metal, throws it on. Doesn't care.
I know
Just chuck
the last spin is always pointless because it's gonna be you anyway, but yeah.
Well, we're gonna end with the best. The best.
The beast around. Nothing's gonna ever keep him down. That may be something else. Who knows? Let's go. Totally worth it for the cat drums. When everything clicks. Alright. Actually, I did this too with my gamer song with Plox. And that was like good for me because I like listened to a song and it went to like 1 minute and there was a part after the 1 minute that sounded really good. And so I cropped that section and extended from it, and so that was my new part, and then I would go from there and keep working on it and then replace and then extend from other parts, because just because the intro sounds bad doesn't mean that you can't use the middle and delete the intro and work from the middle outwards. Yeah. Fucking Raxon smacking it up, slapping a bitch, fucking hitting her from behind, fucking grabbing her again, fucking butts. Fucking, that was great. Yes, fucking. That's the thing when you like people like Raxon and I don't want to say myself with some of the stuff I've done because I don't like myself. But yeah, like even me and other people and whoever else out there, right? Like who does creative stuff, like even like Night Owl and other people, and even fucking. Why am I getting the names weird again? Fucking. What's your name, Raki? Your fucking Discord name? Fucking Spiky? Spiky, yeah. We're all like delving into like new waters at points, and I think that's good to come up with these different art styles. And like Raxon was saying in the fucking comment thing of his lyrics where he's like, you know, you might hear a part of your song and go, oh, that's shit, or you might hear something and go, I'm not going to use that, I'm going to throw that away. I've never deleted any of my trash, and I've got stuff in my stuff and I'll go use this later or use the middle section for something else later. I'll keep getting like sounds or songs and I'll listen to it and be like, I don't love the intro, or I don't love the middle, or I don't love the ending, but I love like this section. And then I'll crop like certain areas and then extend from and then replace from. Like there's all these options to do stuff, and then you can do a cover of like those bits as well. So never be afraid to basically mix it up as much as you can, because it is AI, and yes, it's a simplified version of actually making music, but it can be more in depth. You don't have to just be like, oh, I wrote in the thing and I went like, make me a song, and then it made me a song. Like you can do so much more. And then always obviously go back and check your libraries, and if you have any like stuff, have a listen to them, edit and mess around with stuff, you know, go crazy. Go psycho, go stupid. Wah 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 wah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it just me or does that intro kind of remind you of like the horror themed Christmas movies from the 90s?
Yeah.
Like I swear I've heard it on something, not Gremlins, but like a very old 90s film. There was a film about horror Santa Claus. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, that one was really good intro. Obviously, it dragged a tiny bit because of the way Suno does stuff. If you don't like come in and tell them exactly what to do with extensions or covers or whatever. But yeah, I agree with Raxon. It was a good idea not to throw it away and get such a good sample from that, and then being able to extend it, and that fucking the bass on the end. Oof.
Like sometimes
Oh,
I
boy.
would normally put racks and stuff in That's So Different because it is so different, but I put it in top shelf today because like that like hit on levels that were different to me, like are good enough to be on the top.
Yeah, I think Raxon does so well because he is experimenting a lot more than other people, but he also isn't afraid to jump out of his comfort zone.
I think he said
There's a lot
as
of people
well
that
he's
will
going to move on to actually making music like with programs and rather than using AI. Like he's going to start using non-AI programs to make music, which is great. I'm all for it. Just send me it, like whatever you end up using, and if you put it on YouTube, send me it.
You've been around the stream long enough for us to showcase your stuff, so if you ever come across any like manual music, send it our way. We'll listen to it on stream. But yeah, he's not afraid. Like it's good to have an identity on Suno, but being different can also be an identity. Changing genres, jumping out of comfort zones, experimenting with tags and prompts and stuff, and I really like those ones. Because I don't have ADHD, but sometimes I feel like I do with Suno. And it's nice to see someone who isn't afraid to jump out of songs that they've made a million of. There's a lot of artists, a lot of big artists as well, or big creators on this platform that will just throw out, rap after rap after rap, or rock after rock after rock. And it does get tiring. Maybe not so much on when they send the music
I
outside
wanted
of Suno,
to
but it's
play
kind of like,
your song with the blue little beard, Consumed. Can you give me the link to Consumed?
why do you want to play Consumed?
I want to play it. I want to play Consumed.
Ew.
Consumed.
Ew.
Consumed. Consumed.
Song I don't like the most.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, some people experiment at the very beginning, some people experiment later on when they get bored. And forming an identity through rock or pop is also completely understandable, and it's a perfectly plausible way to go. But it's just like, me personally, I like to hear someone that's bouncing from genre to genre, making new genres, showing people that the data set was trained on people who are already pushing boundaries in the first place. But yeah, send more weird stuff. Send some more unga bungas. Send some more racks and stuff. So a good track from you, Axon. In comparison to the ones that you tortured yourself the most on, it's probably about three quarters of the way there. But as a track by itself, chef's kiss.
Alright, while we listen to this one, you get me the link. Yep, alright.
Unless you want the YouTube link.
Yeah, give me the YouTube link.
I told you as your neck snapped in my mind. You couldn't let go of me. You should have let go of me. I'm barely breathing.
I still can't get over the fact that it did those sound effects, like the wow, wow.
I can't remember when I lost
Yeah.
my head, but now I'm doubting, and yeah, you're shouting. You were the only one for me.
Bam. Like laser beams.
Scarred your face all wrought with shame, and yet I heard you call my name. I can't stop running right on through the urges to get back to you. I should have moved.
I feel like I'm so not consistent sometimes with like stuff I do, like genres, art and all that stuff as well. I can't pick a niche to put myself in, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm fully leaning into this direction, or I'm like going into this direction. I said leaning because the lyrics had meaning. But yeah, it's like, where even am I? Like,
I'm stepping out onto your cliff's edge. I can't remember when I lost my head, but now I'm doubting, and yeah, you're shouting. You were the only one for me. The only one for me. Call me if your heart melts. If hell becomes frost, but there's no chance. We can play pretend and I can save this dance for you. You see, I sowed my seeds of doubt, but you couldn't even take an ounce of my crazy Why do you hate me? Will it always be this way? Is there nothing left to say? You do anything for love, even if it ruined us. You couldn't let go of me. You should have let go of me. I'm barely breathing, and now I'm leaning. I'm stepping out onto your cliff's edge. I can't remember when I lost my head, but now I'm doubting, and yeah, you're shouting. You were the only one for me. The only one for me.
And then Jordan's one that he does not like, but I like.
If you only knew the way you haunt my soul, a spark set to a fuse that I can't seem to control. You're pulling on my strings, your touch is cutting me gently, but I'd follow where it stings to keep your name etched in my skin. I crave your breath,
Ooh, steak.
lips poison and sweet. My heart beats dead.
Yum yum.
Burrow so deep, I
We got soup and noodles for dinner.
I need you so bad, it's like I'm drowning. You're my doom. Every word, every look leaves me howling. What can I do to break this cruel
Well, after this song, we're ending the stream. If you want to stick around for like 3 more minutes.
burn? You make me beg and stay, and I don't know if I'll return. Your shadow swallows light, it dances in my chest. I want you through the night, and let the darkness do the rest. I crave your breath, the ghost of your lips, poison and sweet. My heart beats death. You burrow so deep, I feel complete. I'm so consumed, I need you so bad, it's like I'm drowning. You're my doom, every word, every look leaves me howling. What can I do to break this cruel enchantment? I need you so bad, it's like I'm drowning. Carve your mark into my skin. Let the pain begin again. I'm your prey, I'm your sin. But I don't want it to ever end. I'm so consumed, I need you so bad, it's like I'm drowning. You're my doom, every word, every look leaves me howling. What can I do to break this cruel enchantment? I need you so bad, it's like I'm drowning. I'm so consumed, I'm so consumed.
I need you so bad, it's like I'm drowning.
You're my doom, every word, every look
Leaves me howling.
What can I do to break this cruel enchantment? I need you so bad, it's like I'm drowning.
And just to leave you off, I have this short comedic bit that I made a while ago for you guys to go, what the fuck? I think I made it public as well, so you can laugh at it later.
And I look about aside, blink 3 times.
Oops.
'Cause my eye, open my eyes, and I look about aside, blink 3 times. 'Cause
Fucking-
my eyes burn. The sunlight hurts my eyes, but I guess I'm gonna be fine. I just wanna stay in bed, give me head, tell me I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Got the girls who step on me, spit in my mouth trust you if you like big butts, cause you know big butts can't lie. It's not simply me here. Now rub my butt and pull my pole. I just wanna stay in bed, give me head, tell me I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy.
Girls that step on me, spit in my mouth,
It's ecstasy.
all I need is anime. Getting horny over chicken strips. Freeze your bucket doing bronchitis. Take a whiff of this
And buy this bathwater by the ounces. My balls need some pounces.
I just wanna stay in bed.
Give me head.
Me, I'm a good boy. Alright, good boy. I got the girls that step on me. Spit in my mouth, it's ecstasy. All I need is anime. I don't need therapy. I'm fine. I swear.
I don't need therapy. I'm fine. I swear. That's so awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. July. Yeah. Okay, that was the time. Anyway. It's been great. You guys have been great. I would check the sun dial, but it says it's dark. Yeah, it is dark. Actually, it's dark outside. It's getting dark. Sun's going down. Dinner time is approaching. I have to put things in motion. Do some stretches while that's doing that. Guys, don't forget to do your stretches. Wash behind your ears. Wash your face. Drink water. And shit in Jordan's pants and take chair, but not too many because we need them. Anyway, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for showing up. And again, we're trying to do things differently, so bear with us. Pun intended. And we care about all of you. And we love and appreciate your music. And as always, comments and feedback and questions, feel free to ask in the Discord. We don't bite. Hard. Alright, bye guys.
Yeah.
Your bye didn't come through. Say it again.
Bye.
Yeah, that's better. Alright, bye guys.
Is Bree, the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Cutie is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Bree is the Bree is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed, the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let